Hello everyone, True Zero Emissions here. So I'm going to be making lots of videos on water fuel technology. It's something that has interested me for a long time, especially when I learned as a very young child that water, I've learned about Jules Verne and his statement about water being the fuel of the future. And I learned that as a child, and I always thought hydrogen and water is no different than the hydrogen in gasoline. And what's better about the water is it has the oxygen we need to run the engine rather than pulling the oxygen from the air, right? Why don't we leave the oxygen in the air for us to breathe instead of taking it from the air and adding a bunch of combustion byproducts, which are very bad for us to breathe, right? Not good for our health. So water fuel technology is quite interesting, and if we imagine one of my thoughts was I've seen car audio systems like in competitions where they have like multiple alternators on the vehicle to run that high powered, like let's say it's a 50,000 watt car audio system in a vehicle. I was thinking, well, instead of running car audio, what if we ran, so have one of those places that put those alternators in, but rather than running the car audio, we could run a fuel cell. I'm calling it a fuel cell. It's a water fuel cell, which essentially just releases the hydrogen bonds from the oxygen bond, and allows us to use the hydrogen and the oxygen to run the engine. Now, a lot of people do this to supplement the fuel, and then some people like to just run it just off of the water by itself, the hydrogen from the water by itself. So we'll be exploring all these different possibilities, but I'm telling you right now, it's essentially just taking, as you see right there, like that little pulse width modulator, which is a brushed DC motor controller, which we can power with 12 volts or whatever voltage you want. My research and study indicate that 400 plus volts is ideal for going into the cell, right? But low current, very low current, like milliamps, but lots of voltage. And then we can start getting over unity possibilities, which is the way that I understand nature to work. Leonardo da Vinci said nature always takes the most efficient means to achieve the most efficient path to achieve what nature needs to do. Anyway, see you in the next video. Bye.